Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm just here. Gonna clean up a little bit the kitchen. Then I know it's a little late in the after. Well, it's a little late, but I'm gonna make my coffee. I'm gonna make my coffee. I had a freaking headache almost all throughout the night. But I'm feeling a little better. So I'm gonna clean up this kitchen. I'm just really wiping the countertop and, making sure. I'm gonna throw away any spoiled fruits on my in my basket, which I don't think I have many, and see if all my onions are good. Whatever doesn't look too good, I'll throw those away. I like, I know the last time I cleaned, I showed you guys, um, the, what is it? Double tap that screen for me. I'm trying to show you guys. But why is this not cooperating with me? Hi, thank you. Hold on 1 minute, sorry. I don't know why it's not cooperating with me. But I was trying to turn on the camera so I can show you guys what I use to clean. But whatever, it's not letting me. So I right now I use either bleach or Clorox, whatever, depending on what I'm cleaning. But I also have this Lysol brand new day all-purpose cleaner. It's in mango and hibiscus. I also have this Mr. Clean Freak Lavender Deep Cleaning Mist. It cuts a lot of grime and grease. So that one, it would be good for like the stove to clean, your back. What is it called? Backdrop? I don't know. I think that's what it's called. And any walls, like if any grease happen to splatter. Yeah, but the Lysol, the multi-purpose cleaner, it does kill 99% of viruses and bacteria, and it is good, you know, if you have any of the COVID in the air. So, and it smells good. It's mango and hibiscus. Can't go wrong with that one. What do you guys use to clean? Is Saturday your cleaning day or is Sunday your cleaning day? I know everybody's different. I know you clean every single day, but I mean, like, like actual, like, like deep cleaning, I guess you could call it. Just making sure that everything is up to par. How are you, Brayden? Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. I am on the road to 500 subscribers. So if you guys want to help me, I really appreciate that. So please double tap that screen, hit that like button for me, and on the right on the top of your screen, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's go. If I could hit 500 by tomorrow, that'll be great. I have like 50, I don't know, like 54 to go. Before I got on here, I needed 54 more supporters. Um, yeah. So I do my, my channel name, of course, is Mom of Three. I am a mom of 3 boys, 2 older boys, 24 and 18. And my little guy, he is 5 years old. It's pretty quiet here today because he is with his dad. Or usually you'll be hearing him in the background. Or not even in the front because he always want to be in my business. So I'm just having a chill day, chill, relaxing day, you know. So I get to clean in peace, which I love, you know. Thank you, Wyatt. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So basically, it's mostly a lifestyle channel, just, showing you what it is to be a mom of a 5-year-old, basically. Like I said, he is usually close, even if I'm, not showing him. You'll hear him in the background playing or whatever, just being him. He's very vocal, but he's very chill and fun. You guys will learn to love him. Yeah. And, so sometimes I come on cleaning, sometimes I come on walking, because I am on a health journey as well, a fitness journey. Trying to lose not too much, but I'm trying to lose some pounds. Like, who isn't these days? I am trying to lose some weight so I can feel good about myself. My goal is to, you know, lose a decent amount by my birthday in April. So we have like 5.5 months to go. So I know even when I'm not walking, I am, eating good and not eating so much. And I have cracked down on eating my snacks and stuff. So even when I'm not walking, I'm just eating better to prevent from gaining, you know. Um, yeah. So, and also I talk about trending topics. Hey, Savage Spider. Welcome in, welcome in. So I also talk about trending topics from time to time. Um, I also have game nights where we play trivia. Last night we had a game night. It was so much fun. If you guys check out that video, you'll see what I mean. I'm the host that will have you cracking up, laughing, you know. I like to laugh. Life is too short to be serious all the time. So I like to laugh and have fun. And I like to have fun with my supporters, my subscribers. I don't like to call you guys subscribers. I'd rather call you supporters, you know? And thank you so much. If you decide to subscribe, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you could come every time I go live or, you know, watch my shorts, etc. You know, I love to see you guys in the chat. I love to hear your opinions on whatever topics I'm talking about. I definitely would love it to see you on game night, of course, so we can have some fun together. But those of you that just came in, I'm just cleaning up. I'm you know, just moving everything from my kitchen counter, you know, under my vegetable basket. I'm cleaning under it, around it. Threw away anything that didn't look too good, any of my onions or whatever. And just trying to keep everything in order. And then I'm just gonna wash some. I'm gonna wash some dishes and see what the day brings me. Since I don't have Jackson today, let's see what the day brings me. I don't know what I'm doing today, if I'm doing anything at all, because sometimes you just don't feel like doing anything for the day. What you guys doing today? How's your Saturday going? Anything special today going on? Any Halloween events you guys are going to? And thank you for everybody that decides to hit that subscribe button. I am on the road to 500 supporters. So let's go. Help me make my goal. 500 is almost there. I'm gonna make some coffee. I'm cleaning. I'm just wiping down my my kitchen counter, just wiping it down. I did try to freaking put on my camera to show you guys, but I don't know why it's acting up. It didn't let me press the camera button. And I did leave out of it and come back to see if it'll work, and I don't know, the little camera button is not working, so I tapped on it. Yeah, and it doesn't wanna, the video didn't want to come on, so it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. How you guys doing? Hey, hockey lover, welcome back. Yeah, Welcome back. I think you've been here before, right? You were here the other day with me? But thank you. Last night I had a game night. It was so fun. Yeah. Last night I had a game night, a trivia. It was so fun. I hope you guys make it to the next one. So, it is an Eastern Standard Time, so some last night's was a little late because it was at 11 p.m. But I mean, if you're an adult, 11 p.m. is not that late on a Friday. Yeah. So it was so much fun. If you want to go check that video out so you know what to expect if you come for game night. It was so fun. Yeah, see? Welcome back, Hockey Lover. I remembered your name. Later on today, I'm going to talk about the dangers for kids, on the internet between Nickelodeon to TikTok. Lately, I've been talking about different trending topics, but I figure since, my channel is Mom of Three, I do have to every now and then add something in about children that have, things that have to do with children. So that will be my live later on at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, that's gonna be my live. I hope you guys come back later to, to watch it, to listen, to engage. I'm gonna turn on the water right quick because I'm gonna make some coffee. Yeah, there's so many dangers that people need to be aware of for their children, They need to make sure that they're watching because although kids love, especially that game, Roblox, so many kids love that game, but, parents need to make sure that they're watching them, especially if they're at the age that they can communicate with others, like if they, know how to write sentences, if they know how to read, because somebody might chat them up, you know. You have to let your kids know not to let people know, especially people from the internet. You don't let them know your school. You don't let them know where you live. Things like that. Because, kids are innocent and they might think that they're talking to another child and they'll let them know everything. What's their mother's name? What's their father's name? What school they go to. Things like that. So, yeah. And also, like a week or so ago, I did a live about the AI scam that's going around. That a scammer will call you with an AI that sounds exactly like your family member. So if you haven't checked that out, or if you haven't heard about that scam, or even if you have, go check out that live anyway. It's about the AI calling you having a scammer call you using AI that sounds exactly like your loved one. And, that they're in a certain situation. And then, you get scared. You might not be thinking in that moment. And you end up sending them money and get scammed out of thousands of dollars. Sometimes when you're in your emotions, you don't you're not thinking right. So if you have somebody on the other end of your phone sounding like your mother, your father, your daughter, your husband, your wife, things like that, you might not be thinking too fast, and you could get caught up, you know. So I just wanted to make people aware, because the reason why that one came about is because my friend's aunt actually got scammed that way like a couple weeks ago. So then I started looking it up, and I was like, wow, it really does happen. And it has happened all across the US and out of the country. So, just make sure you guys check out my playlist. Watch the videos that you find interesting. You know, like it, share it. If you have a second device, you can just do me a favor and let it play, like let it run on a second device, because I am a new content creator and I'm just growing, and I would like to grow more. So I would love to get all the watch hours I need. And the more people watch, the more people YouTube pushes it out to. Thank you for those hearts. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for those hearts. I love them. They look so cute floating up. Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, that sucked for my friend's aunt, man. They scammed her out of that money, acting like they were her daughter. They acted like they were her daughter being kidnapped. And, she panicked. She said it sounded just like her daughter. She said it sounded just like her daughter. So, unfortunately, she did get scammed. And and now she's living in fear because they do know her address and stuff. So, although they on to the next one, they probably on to the next 500 people by now. But if you get scammed, sorry, I grabbed my broom, so I just sweep up. So yeah, if you get scammed once and they know your address and everything, of course, it's to be expected that now you're going to be living in fear because they know your information. So these scammers are getting smarter, and they're using this technology, So you just gotta be on the lookout and watch my live so you can be aware of the scam. Fixing my water. You guys make sure you don't run out of water. How much is the minimum amount of water bottles you keep in your house so you don't run out? I like I like to have at least 3 cases at a time. As soon as I see less than 3 cases, I'm running to get more. Because that's all I basically drink all day. But see you later, hockey lover. Thanks for being here. I'll see you again next time. Have a good Saturday. Yesterday I made a seafood boil, crab legs, shrimps, potatoes, corn. It was so good. Right now I'm just making my coffee in between cleaning the kitchen. You know, I really wanted to show you guys, you know, the stuff that I clean with, but my camera is not cooperating. I don't know what the hell. I try to put on the video and it's not working. Happy Saturday, love is the power. How are you? Welcome, welcome. When I say welcome, welcome, that reminds me of Jackson. That's what he would have said to you guys if he was here. Jackson is with his dad. I'm just cleaning up the kitchen while chatting. And right now I pause for the cause of making coffee. I'm making my coffee. I can't function without my coffee. And I was having like a slight migraine all night. So I need my coffee. How you doing today? How's your Saturday going? Any special plans today? I want to, you know, when I clean and stuff, I got to start showing you guys the things I use and things like that. Because who knows if somebody wants to send me, you know, when I start getting bigger, when I, you know, have more people, if people want to send me things to try out. You ate all these little mini croissants, Jordan? You didn't make nothing to eat, but you ate all the mini croissants? You couldn't even make eggs with them? Why do teenagers do that? Lazy. Lazy. You guys can let me know how your day is going. Do you use Saturdays to clean? Like deep clean? You know, I suppose that you guys clean up every day, but I mean like a deep cleaning. Fix me my water. Make clean mop water for me. Yeah. It's a little hotter than it was the last few days. I feel like it's a little bit more humid. I was thinking of going to have a self-care day. I don't know. I was gonna get a pedicure, thinking of doing my hair. But I think I'll do my hair closer because I'm gonna meet an employer on the 22nd. So I think I'll wait till like the day before or 2 days before to do my hair. Just so it could be nice and fresh. Because with this curly hair of mine, a little bit of humidity will have it looking all crazy. You say you have it cleaned up to get my clothes in bags and boxes. Oh, you're moving. Oh, okay. Yeah, moving itself is a job, isn't it? I wish I was moving. I wish I was moving. I say I'm giving myself 2 years to get out of this place. I've been here 17 years already. I need a different place. I need a bigger place. I need a better kitchen. You know, somebody that needs to cook. I mean, that likes to cook, that loves to cook. Having a little kitchen sucks. You know, I need a nice, sized kitchen. Hey, Lily. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. How are you? I'm making some cafe. You drink coffee, Lily? I know not everybody's a coffee lover. Yeah, that was my coffee. When you finish, bring me the mop. Yeah, I'm just cleaning up my kitchen. Your brother have a friend that lives in Vegas? Is that where you're going? Oh, you don't drink coffee? Yeah, see? I knew some people don't drink coffee. Yeah, I'm cleaning up the kitchen. I was moving stuff on the counter, cleaning under it. Shit like that. But I hate it. Like I said, I have a damn tiny ass kitchen. I really freaking hate it, you know? When you cook, you need space and, I don't have a pantry that I could put all my stuff. So that sucks even more. You got the mop? Give me the mop. Yeah, so I don't even have a freaking a pantry to put all my goods and snacks and things like that. So if it don't fit in the cabinets, it sucks. You gotta make space. Okay, you live in Chicago? I'm in New York. I am in New York. My sister lived in Chicago for a little while. Ah, so you're another one that's in Chicago. We have a lot of people in Chicago. Denisha, you're in North Carolina? That's cool. Thank you. Ah, boy. Boy. Stop with your little attitude. How you wake up with an attitude? Teenagers. You want to smack them up 90% of the time. Wait, Lily, till yours are teenagers. That's going to be some fun times. You know? Like, boy, all I did was ask you to make clean mop water. What the hell you mad for? What the hell you mad for? Now you can run back to your room and hide. Now you can run back to your room and hide. I just asked you to make mop water. Shit. Let me see what Zanisha said. She's cooking fried chicken, jasmine rice, macaroni and cheese, collard greens with ham hocks, prime rib, pot roast, Cornish hens, steak, beef tenderloin, pork chops, short baby back ribs, and turkey wings. Oh my God. Send me your address. I'll be there in about, how long does it take from New York to North Carolina? What is it, about 10 hours? 8 hours? I'll be there, right? It might be a little late, but have my, I don't even want a plate. I want an aluminum pan full. Oh, that's what you were talking about when you said it was your goddaughter's birthday and that you were going to be cooking, right? You was on my live when I was in Aldi's the other day. I remember you saying that. Wow, that sounds delicious. Yeah, he's not even a teen yet. And he wakes up with the attitude. Yeah, right? You want to slap him up. Like, what the hell? You have the easiest damn life and you have a damn attitude. I'm the one that should have an attitude. You know? You try to be positive and stuff so you don't be miserable around your kids. And then they're the ones that are miserable when they have a great life. Yeah. That's what I call pains in the asses. Nah. I say that they're entitled. We give them too much, you know? I've learned that. It's okay to say no sometimes, because when they get used to that yes, when they hear a no, it's going to be hard for them to deal with their emotions. Damn kids, I tell you. So Lily joined my game night last night. It was so much fun. It was so much fun, and there was only like 4 or 5 people at a time, but it was still fun. We definitely have to do that again. So what you doing, Lily, today? You said you're doing something for desserts. Lady Well cake, peach cobbler, devil food cake, coconut cake, upside down pineapple cake, cheesecake, brownies, gingerbread, key lime pie, sweet potato casserole, and homemade Boston cream pies. Wow. That sounds delicious. How old is your How old is your goddaughter gonna be? Or is how old is she? And how many family members are joining you? And I'm here washing my dishes because I also don't have the luxury of having a dishwasher. So my hands are my dishwasher. That's why I don't really be getting my nails done either. Because I wash so many dishes, you know, that they get messed up quickly when I get my nails done. Because I'm always washing something, you know. I'm washing dishes multiple times a day. So I do get a pedicure, but with my hands, lately I haven't really been bothering because I am one that I get mad if I just wasted so much money getting my nails done and then they get chipped or something, or it lifts because, or the nails lift because your hand is in so much water. But I don't mind washing dishes because, you know, you make sure that they're clean like that when you hand wash. Wow. Your menu sounds real good, Denisha. Is it gonna be like in a place, or is it at your home? Or is it for like a hall or something? Like a party hall or a community center? I'm sorry guys, sorry for the noise. I am on the road to 500, so please hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like for me. Double tap the screen for me. Go watch some videos for me. I greatly appreciate you. I definitely will have some of those. Try not to eat too much sweets. But I could never say no to some cheesecake. Peach cobbler. Mmm. And for the food, it all sounds good. But I'll probably have some pot roast with some rice and macaroni and cheese. Definitely some greens. Mmm. I need some collard greens in my life. I know I'm good at making a lot of things, but I haven't tried that yet. My mom makes some good ones. My mom makes some good greens. You know? When it comes to the Spanish food, I'm real good at that, of course. But I never tried to make greens myself. But my mom's friend did teach us how to make the greens and the baked macaroni and cheese. And he made his so good. Oh my goodness. So the way we make it is the way most make it. I made that seafood boil yesterday. I don't know. Because Jackson is not here, I don't feel like doing shit. So I don't think I'll be cooking again today. I think I'm taking a break today. And then tomorrow, I'll make something good. Maybe I'll make a pot roast. I love pot roast. With some potatoes and carrots, you know. Let it cook till it's nice and tender. That sounds real good. And I haven't made a pot roast in a minute. But that does sound good. A nice pot roast with some rice and beans, probably. With a nice side salad or I have some green beans, maybe some green beans. That sounds real good for a Sunday dinner. Right? When you're done cooking all this food, you're gonna be having smash burgers with onion rings with Kool-Aid for dessert, ice cream sandwich. Dang, you still drink Kool-Aid? I haven't had Kool-Aid, like real Kool-Aid, in a minute. You know, these kids have their Kool-Aid jammers. But I haven't had some real Kool-Aid in a long time. What kind of Kool-Aid? But that is a lot of food. And you're still going to have energy to cook you some smash burgers? That's what's up. I'm wondering if you have any help. If you have any help, or are you cooking all that by yourself? I'm the type, I'd rather cook everything myself. Because I don't want people in my way when I'm cooking. Who else is like that? When you cook, you don't want to be bothered. So you rather do it all. Because you don't want to be bumping into anybody or, you know. I guess unless you have a big ass kitchen, like the kitchen that I am manifesting for my future, then you don't mind. Because if you got a nice big um, island, in the middle of your kitchen, you can be on one side, whoever is helping you can be on the other side, and you won't be bumping into each other. I would, that is definitely the kind of kitchen I want in my future. Especially when you live in the city and you're not used to, like, nice sized kitchens like that. That is a dream. With stainless steel appliances, all stainless steel appliances, either black or the silver color, the stainless steel color. Definitely. And I see the thing lately, a lot of people like white cabinets and stuff in their kitchen. I've been noticing that a lot too. You see, I be looking at different kitchens and stuff like that. I'm waiting for that day. Oh, she's gonna be 2. Aww. You're having about 30 people coming over? Wow, you must have a nice house. That's nice. Is it gonna be like inside the house, or is it gonna be in the backyard? I wonder what's the weather today. Usually I check it. It's probably gonna be like in the 60s. I like that weather. The 60s. I definitely could do that. Sweater weather. You don't need a coat yet. Could just put on a sweater. If that sun is beaming, you're still gonna be hot though. But I love the 60s. I know a lot of people that are down south find the 60s. Anything under 70 is cold. But I love it. I love it. To us, anything over 50 is hot. Hey Glenn, how are you? Are you on the road or did you make it home? I see you had so much fun. That's my kind of trip to Orlando. Always doing something every day. That's how I plan my trips with the boys. When I go to places like that, I have to always, be doing something, especially like going to the parks and stuff like that. I love Universal Studios. Oh, okay. I thought you were driving, but okay. You're about to board your plane. That's what's up. I hope you have a safe flight. A lot went on when you were gone. My grandmother was in the hospital. She had fell and hit her head. My mom just went to visit with her yesterday. So she flew to Puerto Rico yesterday to be with her. She's out the hospital, you know. She's doing a little better, but of course she's still like sore and stuff from the fall. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, so I got to, my mom FaceTime me, so I was able to see my grandmother, through FaceTime and talk to them. So she's in better spirits, and of course I was worried because, my grandmother's 95 years old. So I was just worried because, sometimes they don't do well and then they get a burst of energy. And then, sometimes after that burst of energy, they decline. So I was really worried. So I told my mom, nah, go over there, go spend time with her because you never know. I've seen too many people get that burst of energy, be good for a few days, and then, you know, you know. So yeah, so I'm glad my mother went to go spend some time with her. If everything goes well, she'll be back next Sunday, you know. But we're ready for the worst just in case. But my grandmother's a strong lady, you know. My grandmother is strong, and she ain't gonna let go till she's ready. So, but she's walking around and stuff like that. She was talking to me like regular. I'm not only the first grandchild, but I'm the only granddaughter. So I hold a special place in her heart. And as she does to me. I'm the only child from my mom, so my grandmother was my life when I was growing up. I was always with my grandmother. But I definitely hope, things go well and she's with us a little bit, much longer. I don't say a little bit longer. I'll take her for as long as I can have her. But I definitely, if all goes well, I definitely want to make a trip in the beginning of the year. Our mother fell 2 years ago and hit her head. She got up checking everyone. We had her funeral. Oh man, see, yeah. My grandmother hurt her head too. Yep, my grandmother's 95 years old. Yeah, see, you gotta be careful. Yep, and that's what I'm worried about. You see, cause yeah, she had hit her head. Her eye was still black and blue yesterday when I saw her through the phone. Her eye was still black and blue. I hate to see her like that. When they're all fragile and stuff like that, then they get hurt. It's like, you want to cry. Like I was freaking. They didn't see me, but I was freaking tearing yesterday while talking to them because I just see my grandmother in that fragile state. When you're used to them being strong and things like that, but knowing that she got hurt and then just looking fragile from her age, it's like, wow. It just sucks. It really does suck. But, of course, we're wishing for the best, praying for her. Like I said, she's a strong person, so. But falling did not hurt her because she was stronger and more alert. Yeah. But for some reason, they do get that burst of energy. Um, but yeah. But you never know. You never know. But I know it took a toll on her just because, and it was pretty bad because they had to actually transport her to a different hospital across the island because it has is a better hospital because Puerto Rico, although we're a part of the United States, they don't treat them like they're a part of the United States. They treat them like they're like they're a country in South America or something like that. They be forgetting about them. So they definitely do not have the technology, the the economy like us, nothing. It's like a forgotten island. Puerto Rico is like a forgotten island, although it's right there. It is part of America. But yeah. Yeah, but she's home. She just wanted to be in her own home because she was giving a big fuss because, when that happened, her niece had her staying with her. She had her staying with her, but she started acting up. She wanted to be in her home. So they had to, take her back to her home because she was acting, she was acting irate. She was not having it. She wanted to be in the comfort of her home. So, yep. Damn. Oh, shit. So, yeah. Yeah, they want to be at their... She wanted to be at her house. She was like, nope. So, she acted irate until they gave in and took her home. But thank goodness they took her home on Thursday. And then, my mom got there yesterday. So she's not alone. Because that's what they were worried about. Her being there alone after this fall. But at least now my mom is with her. So, my mom will be spoiling her. So she'll be good. I wish she would just be able to come with us over here, but that people that age are stuck in their ways. So although she has lived in New York, she lived here for many, many years, but that's where she retired to. So, she's already used to the Puerto Rico weather. She's used to her own house. She's used to that environment. So taking her out of that environment could actually be worse for her at this age. Go ahead. Hey, LaCandice. How are you, sis? Happy Saturday. I was just cleaning up my kitchen and making some coffee, talking with my people. So I finished, washing the dishes. I wiped down all the counters, the stove, the refrigerator. Now I already swept it. Now I'm gonna mop it. I was trying to show like what cleaning products I use because like I said, I do want to grow. So who knows if in the future people want to sponsor me, send me some cleaning products, or who knows if people make their own, I wouldn't mind trying it, but I would like to, you know, I would like that for me in the future. So I would like to show like the cleaning products I use and stuff like that. So maybe somebody would want to send me some cleaning products. The person that made this spin mop, I love them. You don't have to break your back. You don't have to touch the mop. I love it. How's your Saturday going? Glenn is waiting. She's about to board her flight back home from her trip. So let's wish her some safe travels. Yeah, most older people want to stay at their own home. Yeah. Your dad was weak in the hospital and I had control. I told him that he has to come to Memphis with me. You I moved him from upstate New York. Yeah, and yeah, you told us. Yeah, lucky that you was able to, be with him. You were able to take him with you. Shit. My grandmother would definitely not have it. She would not want to come to New York. They are all buried together. They're all buried together. He told me he wanted to be buried by his mother. He had a plot there as well. Oh, so when it happened, you had to bring him back this way? My grandmother has her stuff there too. She has it already ready, but it's in Puerto Rico, so it doesn't really make sense to bring her because everything is over there ready to go. Mmm, some catfish spaghetti and salad. That sounds good. Yesterday I made a seafood boil with some crab legs and shrimp. Hey, Raw. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was real good with some corn, potatoes. I should have put sausage in it, but of course I thought about it afterwards. um, yeah, but it was good. It was good. How you doing, Raw? Are you still depressed? I laugh at you. You're funny. To be in love is so cute. To be in love is so cute. You saw my message. I said I wish I was close to you so I could laugh at you in person as we shop. We would go shop to get to get you out of that. Yeah, that's so sad. Yeah, nobody's touching on it. I don't think anybody's really touching on it because of, how disgusting and nasty it is, and it's just a mess. I'm surprised our girl hasn't did a story on it, but she probably feels the same way because it has to do with children. It's like a it's like a sore subject. That little girl is so pretty, you know. But yeah. Oh, who's Kiki Jones? Is that the girl that's missing? Oh, Des spoke on it briefly. Oh, I gotta go check it out. I gotta go check that out. Let me put that in my notes. Because, I'm a professional. I have to have notes now. But yeah, no. I'll check it out. Hey, Lynn. Happy Saturday, sis. Happy Saturday. Now, Robbie giving me some good stories. I gotta look it up. The one that the one that went live with her wedding dress. All right. Now I know. Yeah, yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, that's sad. I heard about that. I think Amora said something briefly that people wanted her to talk about it, but I don't think she wanted to talk about it. We'll see. But yeah, bro be sending me some stories. But I'll look into it, because I like to know about the stories before I just talk about it. And I haven't really been paying attention. I didn't pay attention to that. Usually I watch Dez's videos, but last night, between me going live, me cooking, and then doing the game night, I wasn't really paying attention. And being on Amora's live. Ay, ay, ay. Sirens. I get so tired of these damn sirens. So her name is Kiki Jones. Yeah, imagine you're in love with somebody and then find that out. Wait, what's her name? What did she say her name was? Kiki Jones. Oh my God, how slow is that ambulance going? That ambulance is going slow. Like it should have passed us already. They were on a cruise last week and seemed to be having a wonderful time. What did Ross say? You don't have to speak about her situation, but more about mental health and relationships. A lot of women are going through it and suffering in silence. Yeah, I know a lot of people. Yeah, that's definitely something that a lot of women do deal with. They stay in situations that they shouldn't. What the hell? Why is this telling me they don't know no damn Kiki Jones? Is that how you spell it? You sure? Oh, so they heard they heard the sirens. They're like, what the hell is she listening to? Yeah, and then it felt like it took forever. Like, what the hell? Is there traffic outside? Oh, there is. There is a lot of traffic outside. Cause that it seemed like it was going like 5 miles per hour, that ambulance. People don't move out the way here. Her story just came out yesterday, so you won't find it. What the hell? But where is it? It's on social media, so it has to be found. He's probably embarrassed as hell, right? I mean, she's embarrassed too, but he's embarrassed too, especially that she brung it to social media. You watch it on YouTube. I'm not sure about Facebook. Des and someone else that I shared. Lampo has been posting about it on Facebook. I only seen two people on YouTube speak about it so far. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to watch the videos because that's all that I guess they have. Because you're right, nothing's coming up. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go watch those videos, whatever Des and Lampo are, so I can talk about it. Oh, okay, I'll check out the group chat. Okay, yes, thanks, Lacandice. The ladies' live, Kiki's live, is an hour long. Excuse me. And where's her video? Where's her live? She went live on what? Oh, I think I found it. Where? Oh no, they couldn't find him. Ah, this stupid shit. What you good for? What you good for? You can't comb through the social media and find it for me. Okay, thank you. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I don't know if you're listening, TC, but thank you, TC, for that gift. Thanks, TC. You didn't even drop in my chat, but thank you so much. You must have been in the bushes and you hit that like button for me. So thank you. Um, thanks, TC sis. I appreciate it. If anybody would like to donate to my channel, my cash app is BX Queen C, BXQUEENC. But I'll definitely check that out. Last night I had a game night, a trivia game night. It was so much fun. Raw was there. Break Room was there. My girl Lily was there. My girl Precious was there. My boy Ryan was there. It was pretty fun, and a few of you guys did pass through just to say hey. But yeah, it was so much fun. I'm looking forward to the next one. It was fun though. Yeah, so I definitely, that's my kind of thing. I like to talk about um I do like to talk about mental health and relationships and things like that. So I'm definitely gonna look into that and talk about it. I did have something scheduled for today about the dangers, behind these like games and stuff for kids. Cause no matter what, my channel is Mama Threes. So I do have to throw some things in that has to do with kids sometimes, you know. So I found that topic interesting, and to make parents aware of what's going on behind the scenes of these games and cartoons and stuff like that. But yeah. Thanks, Lacandice. And yeah, so I did have that as a thank you, Lacandice. I appreciate you, sis, for that gift. Thank you so much. Um yeah, so I did have that live. But that live is at 5 o'clock. So if I could check it out and watch the live and everything and get all my information right, I could go on later about it. Ross says it definitely needs to be talked about. Oh, okay. So you dropped the whole live in my inbox? It's okay, Lily. It's okay. I get it. I get it. That's good. I wish I had family time like that. But unfortunately, I don't have a lot of family here that's family oriented, that we live in the same, borough and shit like that. And they don't come to visit. So, whatever. But if you have family like that, I love that for you, you know? The only time it bothers is when they come unexpectedly. But hopefully your family doesn't do that. They let you know when they're coming. Ross said that she wishes she knew more men on social media because I would love a men panel where men can be honest and why they cheat and do the things that they do. There's actually a lot of people, there is a lot of people. I was watching some people the other day that it was a man panel, and they were speaking their truths, but that one was about like traveling and what they do when they travel. But there are men panel that they talk about all that and keep it real and shit like that. And I do like to watch things like that because it teaches you as a woman how men really think. you know. Lily said Lily says that sometimes she doesn't want them around, but sometimes she doesn't mind. Yeah, I think that's how everybody is, right? Sometimes you just want to be in peace, especially if your husband's at work. You just want peace with your kids and that's it. You don't want to have to cater to anybody, you know? Yeah, but a man perspective would be good. Even a group of women too telling, how I'm no good because I'm single, but women in relationships or marriages that unfortunately have to deal with stuff like that, that would be a good panel as well. People, talking about it, being like in a safe place, just hashing it out with each other about things that they go through in their relationship. That would be good too. There's a lot of folks on the flight, Glenn. Have a safe flight. It's not that long, right? The flight, what is it, like 2 hours? It should be a fast flight from there to where you live. Yes, Lily says she would like to do that panel. Gotta make it happen. Gotta make it happen with a hope, with a few women that are in relationships or marriages that wanna, speak up and talk about their marriages, and if you do go through some things and then you can have women that don't go through that kind of stuff that can give you kind of a, insight and that support to get you through it, to help you out a little. You had a ball in Orlando and now I need a vacation again. Right? You need a vacation from your vacation. I know how that feels. Especially when I go to Orlando. After I leave, I'll be needing a vacation from my damn vacation. Every time I went, though, I used to make sure that I didn't have to go straight back to work, that I had a few days to recover at home before I head back to work. Yeah, Lily, you need to tag me next time so I can come through. Yeah. I saw her on one of those panels. It was good to see how men think, especially when I had to do like with with traveling out of the country and stuff. Men are so crazy. They'll deal with crazy shit. They Men are crazy, I tell you, the way they think. You were supposed to be on the panel last night about divorce marriage, but they canceled it last minute. Ah, that would have been a good one. It ain't easy at all in the beginning. Yeah, it definitely. I love to see how a man thinks. It makes you want to strangle your man, though. If you have a man, it makes you want to strangle them because you're like, oh, yeah, that's the way you be thinking. Yeah, raw. That definitely is something that been happening, but not everyone is like that either. Some people, stay no matter what. But when is enough enough is the question, right? When is enough enough? What does somebody have to do for you to learn your worth and be ready to step out? We should do it. Let's plan it. We have to see who would like to talk about that. Oh, I definitely have one person in mind that could join. I could talk to her about it. She is in our sisterhood, and she's dealing with a narc right now. So I'll see if she would like to, come on the panel. Of course, nobody has to show their face if they don't want to. They could just turn off their screen, you know. But to have that panel would be dope. Yeah. See, I'm one of those people. I'm a runner in any relationship. The minute that I get tired of you, I could stay with you but so long. I'm the one that always leaves, or not leaves, but makes them leave, or breaks up with them. He starts to make their I start to make their life harder, so they wanna fucking leave. I can't. I've always been like that. And that's why my relationships, they'll last 6 or 7 years, but then that's it. Because I can't. I can't deal with stupid crap. Yeah. Like my friend, she's been with her man for 25 years. They've, they dealt with so much shit, especially the first, like, 10 years of their relationship. They dealt with so much shit that I would not have dealt with. And she dealt with so much shit that is crazy. Cause yeah, she dealt with it. He didn't deal with shit cause she's good to him. And that's her one and only. But he put her through a lot of crap. But I guess as he grew up, he changed. But he still has his, nobody's perfect. So he does have certain ways still that I would have still left. But, they dealt with it, and they've been together 25 years now. So it is what it is. Yeah, 25 years. Yep. Since she was they've been together since she was 18, but they started messing around when she was 13 years old. Yes, 13 years old. So technically, they've been together, like boyfriend and girlfriend, for 25 years. He gave her a ring and all that, but they never made it official, like getting married and stuff. But she's been messing around with him since she was 13. So that's 30 years. 30 years she's been messing around with him. 25 years they've been together, but they were like separated for like 2 years of that, like in the beginning, because he was still a dog and doing his thing, so she had to separate from him. But then they got back together, and they've been together ever since. But she dealt with a lot of shit too, so it's crazy. Because then I see things like that, and I don't want to deal with that either. So I'm just a person. I easily leave. I easily break up. But even like Jackson's dad, I couldn't take him for no more than 2 years. We broke up after 2 years. The beginning was so good. He was love bombing me and everything. But unfortunately, I got pregnant fast. Yeah, see, I have stories. We got to talk about it. I got pregnant too fast because I probably would have broke up with him way before those 2 years because, yeah. Don't say that, Lily. Don't say you're dying. I hate that for you. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. How are you, sis? Yeah, see, I don't like that. Yeah. We definitely need a panel. Miss Dee Dee, you will come on a panel? to talk about your what you went through? You don't have to, of course, you don't have to go on camera. Would you go on a panel to talk about your situation or to what you went through? Oh, see, so we got Miss Didi with a yes. We got Lily with a yes. Raw hasn't been through it, or else she would have. Gotta see. I do want to see one of the other sisters if she'll come aboard. You know, and that would be a good panel. Maybe we could start planning it for next weekend. Let's see when Lily's available, when everybody's available, and we can make it happen. So after 5 years, that's when he started showing his narc behaviors, Lily, after 5 years. Oh, he's gonna be home all next weekend? Dang. Dang. I mean, whatever. We can do it during the week too. It's not like I got anything going. Please double tap the screen, guys. Double tap that screen. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is BXQUEENC. BX Queen, the letter C. Any donations are greatly appreciated. I also have my coffee link in my bio if that's easier for you. Thank you for those hearts. I love seeing those hearts. I love seeing those hearts floating up. That is a great way to support too and to show YouTube that you are enjoying this. And of course, double tap that screen to hit that like button. And if you're watching the replay, hit that thumbs up for me. Wow, I don't know how you deal with it. I really don't. And I'm wondering because I know your children are always there. Do they see this? That's another thing we have to talk about, not letting the kids see what, all the things that you're going through because that is not good for them in the long run either. And, I just worry about kids, like how they're going to grow up and be themselves, like in a relationship. Oh, it's so much. It's so much. Yeah, it is DV Awareness Month. You're right. Oh, that's perfect. A perfect way to end the month to have a discussion like this. You're right. It is DV Awareness Month. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, you was in a coma after getting beat once from a partner you had? Wow. Wow. Yeah, I would definitely love to hear your stories. Damn. I'm so sorry. And yes, shout out to all the survivors, and to those who didn't make it. Yes, it's sending you healing prayers, but it's not easy when you're in a relationship with a narcissist. You know, us, we, that's the thing, Lily, you know, that sector that I be talking about, that we be talking about, um, it was a lot of that in the people's relationship that started the, what we call the saga. You know, it was a lot of those behaviors and stuff. So we definitely are aware of narcissists and how narcissists are. Oh, it really is crazy. You know, they, narcissists, they want to see you miserable. They'll do anything. Like, even my son's father, he's a narcissist. And then if he talks to me about, you know, the girlfriend that he just broke up with, and I'd be like, "If this is exactly why I broke up with you, and you still haven't changed, and you just talking freely to me, like," I'm like, "This is exactly why we broke up, and you're gonna do the same thing to her? Like, come on now, you should have been better than that by now." But they continue. You know, they just go on to the next one with the same, you know, with the same mentality, with the same behaviors, and they want to see you miserable. They enjoy seeing the person that they were with miserable, if that means them being happy. Ross says that she's sorry you endured all that pain. That's a lot for one to go through. She's not even in her 40s yet, Raw. So she dealt with a lot. And she's not even 40. Yep, it is incurable. That's what, yep, that's what they say, that it is incurable. And then they never want to go to therapy, you know? They think that therapy is not for them. Like, they don't want to listen to what the therapist says. She says that she's 37, and that she went through all this before she turned 30. Hey, Candy K all day. Let's say happy birthday to Candy K. Candy K is in the building. Today is Candy K's 50th birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Candy K. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're having a great day. Happy birthday. Enjoy. And I hope you have many, many more. Yes, I love that for you. You deserve it. I'm glad you're having an awesome day. To reach 50 is a blessing, you know? Half a century. That's such a blessing. Right now, we're talking about it's a little like sad though. A lot of our sisters are going through relationship with narcissists. So some of them have been telling us what they've been going through, and we are planning a panel so they can talk about it more and, just make people aware of, dealing with people that are narcissists in relationships. Yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of sad we got into that subject. I went from cleaning my kitchen, washing dishes, making coffee, talking about my friend, one of our sisters. She was in Orlando with her family, talking about her having fun and stuff like that, and then talking about different stories. And it led us to this because we were talking about the woman that went live in her wedding dress, exposing her cheating husband, and then we just started talking about narcissism. So we've been all over the place. Yeah, it's hard to get away from those narcissists. Yep. But oh, that's good for your friend, your best friend. She was able to get away. That's great because they will, you know, slowly but surely, you'll be like unaliving you mentally, like not, maybe not physically, but definitely mentally and emotionally. And for somebody to go like that, or I mean, go through that all before they were 30 years old, like one of our sisters here, that's very, sad. But she got to be strong to have being able to deal with this for so long. She is strong, and she needs some support from all of us. Lily, does your family lives there with you, right? In the same town? So you have his family and your family around you? Oh, okay. So it's just your family that's around? At least you got the support of your family. Please double tap that screen for me. Hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. But you don't ask them for nothing. Are you able to talk to them? Do you have anybody in your family that you can at least, express how you're feeling? Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, she said strangers always do more than family, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, we've all been there. And sometimes you just don't feel like talking to your family because sometimes they judge you, you know, or tell you things that are not so easy to do. So, yeah. So Lily says that she doesn't trust anybody and she doesn't talk to anybody, to be honest. Yeah, so you definitely need a outlet to let it all out because that isn't, doing you well either, keeping everything bottled up. Eventually, you're just going to blow one day. Like, you're going to blow up. That's not good to keep all that stuff inside. Yes, and they expect you to do what they say. If not, they get mad and judge you. Yeah. That's why I always listen to, people. Because, like I said, you're not going to always people are not gonna always do what you do. So you just have to learn how to listen. You can give them advice, but without judging, you know? Give them some advice, but let them know that you're there for them and that you're listening to them. You know, have sympathy for them and don't expect them to do what you do, because that's not how life goes. But definitely listen without judging, you know? Like they say, I listen, but I don't judge. Hey, break room. Happy Saturday. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're talking about many different things today. Many different things today, but right now we're talking about dealing with narcissists in a relationship. Break room. I know you're good now, but you ever had to deal with a narcissist in any relationship? Yes, Candy K. Without judgment, listening is an art. That's right. You know, you got to be there for people, because a lot of people, it is hard for them to talk and, you know, tell people what they're going through. So if they come to you and they are, you know, telling you how they feel and showing their true selves, you got to just listen without judging, because sometimes they do need, a lot of the times, they do need to just let it out, you know? You don't want them to hold all that inside of them. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Break Room. Break Room dropped my Cash App right now. That is the only way, besides, of course, being here, and which I love, you guys being here and hitting that like button. But another way to support me is through my Cash App. It is in the chat if you would like to donate to my channel. And I do have a coffee link in my bio that you can send me some coffees. I don't drink soda, so I'll definitely use them for coffee. um, or water. I could say buy me a water, because, like I said, if I don't have three um cases of water in my house, I feel like I'm freaking, you know, I gotta run out and get more water. So the minimum amount of water I have to have in my house is 3 cases, because I drink water all day long. But yeah, we definitely have to plan this panel, ladies. Oh, don't say spring water, Miss Dee Dee. You must have not heard Tiff the other day talking about spring water. I don't know if she heard me. When was it? The day I was in Aldi's. I was talking about break room and her spring water and how she had me thinking. And now I instead of buying spring water, I bought purified water because of her. Because she was talking about the organisms and everything in freaking spring water. So now she had me all crazy with the damn spring water, which is what I was drinking. So now I bought freaking purified water, because I'm like, nope, ain't no freaking microorganisms. I'm not drinking no microorganisms. But yeah, when I was shopping the other day at Aldi's, I was like, yeah, let me get this purified water, because of freaking break room. I don't want no freaking microorganism. Yeah, basically tap, or they put it through they like filter it out, right? I'm guessing they just have to filter everything out before they put it in the bottles. Yeah, I go through a lot of water. Cause even my 18-year-old, I buy him juice and stuff like that. But they be lazy. They don't even want to grab a cup and pour the juice out. Pour the juice in the damn cup. So he'll just grab a bottle of water. I'm like, you're so damn lazy. You can't even freaking pour some juice in a damn cup. But whatever. Water's healthy. So yeah. So if I don't see 3 cases of water, I'm going to go to buy water because I do not like running out. Yeah, alkaline water is good. Yeah, alkaline water is definitely good. Ice Mountain in the glass bottle is the best. I seen Ice Mountain. Where did I see Ice Mountain? Like in Family Dollar and things like that. I don't see it like in regular supermarkets, but I have seen it like in Family Dollar. I think I've even seen it in Dollar Tree. But yes, we're gonna make a panel, guys, so I can give an opportunity to for you ladies that would like to talk about the things you go through or been through. Have an outlet for you, a safe space, a no judgment zone for you to just let it all out. The filter you have has alkaline. Oh, that's cool. Ross says that she used to drink 8 to 10 bottles a day consistently every day, but not anymore. Now it's hard to even get you to drink 3 to 4 bottles. Wow, yeah, I drink that many a day. Eight, I be drinking 8 to 10 bottles, especially in the summer. It's like I'm always thirsty. When it starts getting a little chillier, I do notice myself slowing down, but I have to have, you know, I drink a lot of water. Oh, Mountain Valley. Mountain Valley in a green glass. I don't think I've ever seen that. Now, when I go looking for water, I'm going to be paying attention. Oh, see, Raw Sword too. The Ice Mountain in Dollar Tree. Yeah, I knew that was a brand. Laconda says she drinks 7 to 10 bottles a day. Yep, that's about right. People that drink water, that's the normal for them. You always like finishing one, going to grab another. Yep. I have my 1 cup of coffee a day, and then the rest of the day I'm just drinking water, water, water. I love it. Back in the days, my thing was Pepsi. I used to drink so much Pepsi. Oh my goodness. Especially when I was a cigarette smoker. I used to, people that smoke, they know. They always have their cup of soda and their cigarette. Like that went together. But I'm glad I stopped both of them. Yeah, especially now, Raw, that you like working out and stuff like that at the gym, you need to make sure you're staying hydrated with water. You need water. Make sure you don't be passing out from dehydration. Drink your water, girl. Drink your water. Get you a Stanley cup and always have some water in it. Yeah, Pure Life. I like Pure Life too. I do like Pure Life. That's what's up. Yeah, I need to get a filter too, cause it does get expensive buying waters. But I like the Aldi's one cause they only $3. They only $2.99 for a 24 case. So that's not bad at all. Like if you drink Poland Spring or Pure Life or whatever, they're like $7 a case. Or well, depending where you go, $5 to $7 a case. 32 bottles for 3.59. Wow, we don't have Publix here. I think Publix is a down south thing. We don't have Publix here. That's good. 32 bottles for 3.59. Wow. Is that Publix brand? Yeah. No, we don't have Publix, girl. We do not have Publix. We have what I said the other day. I said we have like bigger supermarkets are like Food Bazaar, Stop and Shop, ShopRite, and then we have like our smaller chain supermarkets like Seatown, Fine Fair, um I don't know. And then like the other bigger ones like the more upscale Whole Foods, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's is not upscale, but we have Trader Joe's. We don't have Winn Dixie either. We don't have Kroger either. Nope. That's a down south thing. We don't have those either. Nope. We remember we don't have Walmart in the city. No, we don't have Walmarts here. But we yeah, we definitely have Target, we definitely have Whole Foods. We have Trader Joe's. But yeah, our go-tos are the people in the city. You go through to your mom and pop like supermarkets, like Um, but if you go to like bigger supermarkets, you go to Stop and Shop or Food Bazaar or Target. Yeah, but we don't have Kroger's, we don't have Winn Dixie, we don't have Publix. Yeah, I went to a Publix when I went to Florida to visit my sister. That's how I know about Publix. But yeah, we don't have a lot of the things you guys have. I wish we had a Walmart, but then again, maybe not. I'm one of those I can't leave Walmart without spending $300. Like, but maybe that's because we don't have it. So when I go to Walmart, I'll be wanting to grab everything that I see just because I don't go there often. Yeah, but I've been on for 2 hours. Wow, that went fast. It goes fast when you're having fun. But I'll be on later. We'll be talking about the dangers of online for children, from Nickelodeon to TikTok, the dangers behind the scenes. Yeah, I hope you guys join me for that. I'll definitely be looking at that video you send me about Kiki Jones, and I'll be scheduling that as well. I'll be scheduling something like that so we can talk about that and talk about mental health and relationships and things like that. And of course, Lily and Miss Dee, we gotta plan a panel, see if a few more ladies want to join. But we'll try to do that hopefully midweek this week or sometime next week. You know, we want a nice little panel, so we'll see. But I think we could definitely try for sometime this week. So I'll find out your schedule, Lily, what time's best for you, and then I'll talk to the other ladies so we can do it. I appreciate everyone that was here today. Whoever watches this in the replay, I appreciate you too. Please like, share, subscribe, and of course, comment. Let me know that you were here. Leave a comment, say, hey, I was here. Let me know what you think about our conversation. If you're down to be on the panel, let me know and we can schedule it. Yeah. So thank you. Have a great Saturday. And I love you all for being here. And thank you to the ones that did send me gifts. If you would like to send me a gift, a donation, my information is in the bio. So thank you, and I hope you guys have a great day. If you're with your family, enjoy them, embrace them, because you just never know. Life is very short, so just have fun with them. They might annoy you, but just annoy them, because imagine how you would feel when they're not here. So just embrace them and love on them all you can, and have a great day, guys.